everyone, hello. I don't know if you can hear me well. Welcome, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're well, that you stay safe at home. So for those who don't know me, my name is Amélie. I live in Hong Kong. I don't know if you can see from the lights. And today I want to practice and offer you a workshop on headstand. So wherever you are on your practice, just do your own level. I'm just here to give you some tips, some tricks for you to perform the headstand. We're gonna play along with some variation. I will offer you modification with props. If you don't have block like this at home, feel free maybe to use a book, whatever you can have on your hands. So we're gonna do a lot of preparation on the body because we're gonna learn that the headstand is not only on the head, so we use a lot of core that we're gonna build together, and we also use our strength in the arms. So here I invite you to first make some space around you. If you're more comfortable, feel free to use a wall, either it's on the side or it's behind you. And then just grab some water, grab your mat, and let's begin. If you're ready, let's take it here. So let's start gently first. I invite you to close your leg here in a comfortable cross-leg position. And just relax. Relax your hands on your knees. Relax your shoulder. Make sure to have your spine straight. Relax your face muscle too. I invite you to close your eyes. And let's start paying attention to your breath. Take deep inhalation in through the nose. And deep exhalation out through the nose again. Continue here. Inhale in through the nose. And exhale out through the nose again. I invite you to deeply relax. Focus on your breath. Focus on the sensation in your body. Inhale in through the nose. And exhale out through the nose again. Relax every inch of your body. And as you focus on your breath, keep your eyes closed, relax, and start moving your head here. So bring the chin to the chest, and your head backwards. Chin to chest again, and your head backwards. Feel free to roll your head, making big or small circle, only the neck moving. Some crack, roll your neck, warm up your neck. You're gonna need it. Just relax the shoulder. And gently come back to the center. Open your eyes and bring down your two hands on your shoulder, elbow close to your body. As you inhale, lift the elbow up. And exhale, roll them all the way down. Again, inhale, elbow up. And exhale, bring them down. Inhale up, one more time. And exhale, down. Now switch side. Inhale up from backwards. And exhale, down. Inhale up. And exhale, down. Last one. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good. Now bring your right hand on your mat. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale, gentle twist here to the side, giving a deep stretch into the left side of your body. So bend your elbow and look up. Turn your chest up. breathe and reach forward like someone's pulling you. And continue to make it flow, breathing deeply through the nose. Inhale back to the center, switch your arm, and exhale, bend the other elbow and twist your chest up like someone's pulling you here. Giving a deep stretch into your side body. Inhale back to the center and exhale, gentle release. Now let's do some spinal twist. As you inhale, reach both arms up. Gently stretch side to side. And exhale, twist to your left side using your hands on your knee. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, continue to deepen the twist, looking towards the back as much as you can. Inhale, reach both arms to the center. Twist again and stretch side to side. And exhale, let's twist to the other side using your hands on your knee and your other hand on the back. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale, reach both arms back to the center, and exhale, release by the side. Now let's come into our tabletop position. So here, making sure to keep your hips aligned with your knees and your shoulder aligned with your wrists. Good, let's do some coquette movements. Let's add a little bit more challenge. Tuck your toes, lift the knee up, engage your core, and let's do some coquette breathing. As you inhale, arch your back, look up. And exhale, round your spine, looking towards your belly button. Inhale, arch your back, look up. And exhale, round your spine. Good, continue here. Inhale, arch your back. Engage here the core. And exhale, round your spine. One last time. Inhale, arch your back. Look up. And exhale, round your spine. Good, you can drop the heels down. And exhale, coming into a child pose. Feel free to open your two knees. And exhale deeply. Good, drop your head down. So at any moment on the session here, feel free to always come back to your child pose to reset, catch your breath again, and then you can come back. Good, let's come back to tabletop position, and this time straighten your right leg and your left arm in front of you. Let's do some crunch here. As you inhale, lengthen like someone's pulling you. And exhale, crunch, bringing your elbow to your knee. Inhale, extend. And exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. And exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. And exhale, crunch. Just do it at your own pace as you breathe. Feeling your abs, getting warm up. Continue here, your own rhythm, your own pace. Good. 2 more times. And release. Let's take it to the other side. So left leg straight, right arm in front of you. Inhale, extend. And exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Do it at your own pace. Feel your body temperature rising. Continue breathing deeply. 2 more times. Extend as you inhale and exhale, crunch. Good. And exhale, gentle release. Now let's take our first downward facing dog. So tuck your back toes here. Lift the knee up. And first, press with your shoulders, sending your hips all the way up towards the ceiling first. And then from here, straight one leg after the other one. So two things here. We stretch the shoulder as well as the hamstring on the back of your leg. And breathe. Feel free to walk your dog, bending one knee after the other one. Good. And let's continue here. As you inhale, roll your spine coming to your plank, shoulder above the hands. Hold your core, squeeze your arm, squeeze your leg together. And exhale, press back to your downward facing dog. Good. Let's do that again. Inhale, roll your spine coming to your plank. Hold, continue breathing here. Press firmly down with your two hands, elbow facing each other. Breathe. And exhale, press back to downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, roll your spine coming to your plank. And as you exhale, drop the knee, chest, chin, all the way down to the mat. If you can see me. Good. Just breathing here. On your next inhale, drop your feet, drop your hips, and open your chest to a cobra. So roll your shoulder back. Feel free to bring the elbow to your sphinx posture. Continue here. Knees together, feet together. Open the chest, roll your shoulder back, and breathe deeply. And exhale, gentle release. Tuck your toes, press back to downward facing dog. Now on the next inhale, gently walk your two legs towards your hands. Halfway up for a flat back. For a better flat back, feel free to grab your hands and straight your two arms on the back. So here you have a flat back, or keeping your hands on your thigh. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, tuck your belly button in and fall forward deeper here. So here, make sure to shift your body weight on your toes. Continue breathing deeply. So try not to crush down like this, but rather keeping your spine straight. If you stay here, it's good enough. Just do your own level here. No judgments, we're just in between each other. And exhale, continue folding forward, giving a deep stretch into your hamstring. Good. As you exhale, you release any tension. So continue here. Flexibility takes time. Just be patient with yourself. And inhale, slowly roll your spine all the way up to standing. And let's take a moment here to reset. Bring the two hands on the side of your body. Good. I'm gonna turn here. To continue the warm-up, we're gonna do one round of sun salutation, Surya Namaskar B. So come on top of your mat, which is 1 foot distance from the edge, and let's begin together. Take a deep inhale in, reach both arms up, and exhale, dive down, standing forward fold. Once again, shift your weight on your toes, breathe deeply. Inhale, bend your knees, hands to the mat, and step back to your plank. Good, engage your core here. So you're making one line with your body. Continue breathing deeply. Holding here, continue breathing, hold your core. And exhale, chaturanga, so you're pressing your elbow, keeping your body up. Inhale, coming to the upward facing dog. Press on your toes and straight your two arms, looking up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, bring your right leg in between your two hands. Drop your back heel and lift the chest up, open it to warrior one. So bending here, your front leg. Make sure that your hips are right aligned with your knee and the shoulder relax away from the ears. Good. So engage on your front leg here. Make sure that your knee is aligned with your ankle. And exhale, dive down. Inhale, step back to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Let's take it to the other side. Now inhale, left leg in between your two hands. Drop your back heel. Lift the chest up. And exhale, bend your front knee, coming into warrior one. Continue breathing deeply here. Good. And inhale, dive down, stepping back to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. On the next inhale, step in between your two hands, halfway up for a flat back. And exhale, fold forward deeper here from your hips. Good. Breathe deeply. Inhale, lift the chest up, reach both arms up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Take a moment here to catch your breath. Feel your body temperature rising. Breathe deeply. Feel the sensation on your body and your body warming up. Good. Maybe you can feel your heart beating into your chest. Just be aware of your body and the sensation. Let's come again on top of your mat. Open your eyes. And inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, dive down to your standing forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. And exhale, bend your knee, hands to the mat. Inhale, step back to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. And let's continue here to warm up, engage our core, and straighten our arms. We're going to work on some shoulder and core exercise. So inhale, right leg up to the three-legged dog. Good. And as you exhale, bring your knee towards your chest, coming to your plank, holding here, and give me some pump here. So moving your knee. Good. Engage your core. Continue. Just pump it, the knee on your chest, and breathe. Inhale, step back to the three-legged dog. And exhale, bring your knee to your right elbow. Stay here. Press firmly down with your two hands. Straight your arm, making one line with your body. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, knee to your left elbow. Try to keep, maybe if it's too high, feel free to bring the elbow on your wrist, on your elbow, middle of your arm. You decide your own level. Inhale, three-legged dog again. And exhale, coming again to the center, and give me again some pump. So engage here, breathe deeply. Good, and step back to your downward facing dog, 2 feet on the ground. And as you know it, let's take it now to the other side. Inhale, left leg up to the three-legged dog. And exhale, coming to your plank, knee to your chest. Give me some pump again. Continue breathing here, don't hold your breath. Pump, pump. And exhale, press back, three-legged dog. Good. Good. Now exhale, knee to your left elbow. If it's too high, feel free to bring the knee on your wrist. Hold here. Feel the power on your arms now. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, knee to your right elbow. Twist here. Continue breathing. Inhale, three-legged dog. And last one, as you exhale, knee to your chest, And again, some pumping your knee on your chest. Hold here, feel your abs, press firmly down with your two hands. Good. And exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Drop the two knees on the mat. Feel free to sit on your heels and exhale to your child pose. Drop the chest down, breathe deeply. Just taking a moment here to reset. Lifting the chest up. So I don't know how you feel, but I hope your body temperature is rising, that you can feel here the power in your arms, in your shoulder, and in your core. So this is everything that we're gonna need today for the headstand. So let's get to it. First, I'm gonna teach you some trick here on the headstand. So first, the measurements. So we need to know where to place the head. So I invite you to bring your two thumbs on your ears, and then the middle finger right where it touches your head. This is the point where you're gonna put your head. So try not to put your head too much forward or too much on the back. The middle finger touching each other is the key point where you're gonna keep your head on the ground, right here. Alright? So this is the first very important key point. Then the second one is your structure. And your structure comes from the arms. So I invite you to measure here, elbow to your wrist. So I can see a lot of people doing, okay, it's measured. No, it's not fingertips to your elbow, but rather wrist to your opposite elbow, and you measure here. So it's not straight, elbow here. So when I lift my two arms, this is the space that I have. I don't know if you can tell on the side, but it's like a 90 degree. And try not to open too much, because when we do the headstand, we tend to, once we bring our head down, to open the elbow, and this is the balance, this is the structure. If we open the elbow too much, we lose it all. So always remember keeping the elbow locked. Another challenge and tips I can advise is to grab a block or maybe a book in between here, your two elbows. So here on the mat, when you measure, you have your block basically like this. If you tend to do the headstand and open your elbow, you're gonna lose the block. So here, this is another measurement that you can try at home. Always feel glued your two arms on your block. Alright, so from the core, let's continue here to warm up and prepare a bit more the shoulder. We're gonna do some dolphin movements. So let's take here on your mat, all fours position, tuck your toes and press back to your downward facing dog. Good. Breathe. And from the downward facing dog, you're gonna bring one elbow down and then the other one. And breathe. So you press back again. You send your hips up as much as you can. Good. So this is a dolphin. And come up to your downward facing dog. And come down to your dolphin. Come up to the downward facing dog. And down to the dolphin. Just play around here for about a minute. Coming up, coming down. Pressing with your shoulders, sending your hips all the way up. Coming up and coming down. Continue here. The preparation is very important here. Coming down to the dolphin and coming up. Okay, 10 more seconds. Coming up. Continue breathing and coming down. Exhale, drop your knee. Come into a child pose. Breathing. Nice. Feel free to shake your arms. Last exercise before we do the headstand. It's always good to have at least a good 10 minutes preparation before you do this pose. Never try to apply this pose if you didn't warm up before. Alright? So last exercise now. Coming again to your downward facing dog. And then your dolphin, as we just learned. Alright, so the two hands lock on the mat. As you inhale, you're gonna reach your chest forward, holding here. And exhale, press back to the dolphin. Inhale forward. And exhale, press back. Good. One more time. Inhale forward. And exhale, press back. Good. Drop the knee. Coming into child pose. Yeah. Breathing. One last time. Let's do it together again. Coming to your downward facing dog. Bringing the elbow to the mat. And let's do it. Inhale, coming forward. And exhale, press back. Inhale forward. And exhale, press back. Last one. Inhale, coming forward. And exhale, press back. Good. And drop the knees, coming to a child pose. Breathing deeply. Good. I invite you to drink a little bit before. And let's get ready. Let's do it. So, remember to measure here. Your two thumbs on your ears, middle of your head. Good. And yes. Coming again, elbow to your wrist, not elbow to finger. Elbow to your wrist, or feel free to grab a block for you to keep the line straight. So from here, if you want to use a wall, feel free, but maybe stay about 20 centimeters away from the wall. Try not to bring your head or your back on the wall. It's really when your legs come all the way down, then you can push back. So first, let's try to attempt with no wall. You can all do it. A headstand is not especially a straight line. It's just the fact to hold straight from the top of your head to your hips. Finding the balance here, and then you can play around and along with your legs. So measurement, all right? On the mat, so I measure. And then for the two hands, you interlock your fingers in front of you. So you interlock the fingers and make sure to bring your little finger here inward, so you won't crush it, you know, on the side. So let's do it. Measurement. The head. Okay, bringing the head down. All right, I'm lucky. So here, the back of my head is keeping my head straight. This is the view on the back. Keeping here. I invite you to go very slowly. Never rush and never kick into a headstand. It's all about finding your balance step by step. So make sure to tick all the boxes before you attempt your headstand. So bringing the head down. All right, from here, see, I won't crash my shoulder. I already press here like we did in a dolphin movement. We press the shoulder. We didn't drop the shoulder down, but pressing the elbow. So I'm already engaging my arms here. Tuck your back toes and lift the knee up. From here, never kick. Staying here and walking one foot after the other one. Press your elbow, so try not to crunch down your back. Press and walk and walk and walk. Slowly walk. But here, I cannot walk further. Alright, so here you can find your body. If you find your body crushing down, it's because you don't press enough on your arms. So coming here. When you cannot go further with your feet, try to just bend one knee. And bringing back down. Continue breathing. Let's try the other knee. Good. Bringing back down. One more time. One knee up. Just play around with your balance. Press like I'm on the top on my toes here on the ground. And coming back down. And I exhale. Gentle release into child pose. So every time you attempt a headstand, always come back to a child pose and really reach your arm forward to lengthen your spine. Take a moment to reset and then try again the headstand. So, did you get this? So from here, let's continue for the second step. Measure everything. Tac, tac, tac. Alright. Take your back toes, lift the knee up, press firmly on your elbow, and walk one foot after the other one. And then from here, bend your knee and keep your knee close to your chest. And when you feel ready, slowly lift the other leg up and stay here. Just keep your knees close to your chest. Breathe deeply. Stay here. Try not to kick. If you kick, you're gonna fall down. It's really in control. If you're too afraid to attempt this with no wall, feel free to simply use the wall here. So that will be the same. Up, from backward. Alright. Walking, walking, walking. One knee up, but if you kick and you fall down, at least you're gonna have the wall supporting you. This is why I try to do it with one knee and then the other one, and just stay here, and very slowly bring the knees up, just the knees, press on your shoulder, and then your two legs. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your abs, squeeze your core. And to exit the pose, and again bring the knees close to your chest and breathe into a child pose. Always come back to a child pose. Take your time. If you have any question here, again, write them down. I'm gonna reply everything just after the session. Okay? How did it go? Hope it went well. So make sure to tick all the boxes, doing one by one. Take all the time you need. Let's do this again. So find your balance. Measure your elbow, wrist, the top of your head. Tuck your toes, lift the knee up, press firmly here on your shoulder. And walk, walk, walk. Then bend one knee and then the other one. Breathe deeply and slowly, slowly. So your two legs together. And straight up, straight up, straight up. This is your headstand. Take your time. Exhale, gentle breeze. And coming into a child pose. So this was the headstand when you come in the center. And I understand that for most of the people, they like to balance it and open the two legs on the straddle. That means the two legs by the side, so they can play around with the balance. It's also a very good point to do the headstand. So I'm going to show you first. Everybody is different. Some people will find this version easier, and some others would rather bring the two legs by the side in the straddle. So I'll show you how does it look. It's basically the same step, but with the two legs apart. In terms of holding the headstand, the structure is the same. Building your core, building your shoulder, and your arms strength. So I'll show you how does it look. Alright, measure. And some people would like it to slowly, slowly open the two legs and then find their balance. So here, the hips are lifting up and then the legs follow. Hips, squeeze your leg, squeeze your bottom, and then back to the center. If you can do that, that means your structure, meaning your head from your hips is strong, is solid. So from here, you can play around with your legs, twisting one side, twisting to the other side. Very slowly up. You can bring the two legs into the butterfly, the Vatasana. Good. Maybe into eagle legs. Yep. Rolling one leg on top. Nice. And releasing on the straddle or in front into a child pose. Good. Nice. So, how did it go for you? I hope hope it went well. So feel free, I will make another checklist after the live for you to remember every step to follow to do the headstand. Once again, if you don't feel comfortable enough to do it with no wall, always use a wall, but maybe measure like your forearm and your head distance from the wall. So here you're gonna bring your head, and when you fall over on the back, at least you're gonna have the wall to support you, and you can always press back. So never kick into a headstand. The other variation I wanted to do with you today is the tripod. So we did the headstand with the hands and the forearms touching the ground. Now we're gonna do the other one, the tripod. Means only the two hands on the mat. For some reason, again, because everybody is different, some will find it easier to have the tripod headstand rather than the Vatasana, the other headstand that we just practiced together. So for the tripod, same again, some measurement before. The point on your head is exactly the same, and now the measure of your hands on the side. Try not to open too much as usual. We try to keep our structure straight. The arms will be 90 degrees, and the hands will be right when you are on top here, on the same level as your shoulder. So here you have one line, so not too wide, not too open, not too short either. So right shoulder width distance. From here, bend your elbow, and just bring your head on the mat. So here measure, and again, don't crush your shoulder down, but really press already your shoulder away, like you want to touch your two shoulder blades together. So bringing the two hands on the mat, head on the ground. I will show you to the other side. Yes. Head here. And it's the same checklist here. So tuck your toes, lift the knee up, and slowly walk one by one. So here, press with your two hands, 90 degrees. So your arms are not too forward and not too close to your head. Here, I have this beautiful 90-degree shape with my elbow. All right? From here, press on your head, and same again, playing with your balance. Bend one knee, and then the other one. One knee again. Finding your balance, then the other one, and exhale into a child pose. Just take your time here, never rush into a headstand. Breathe deeply. Good. Should we try again? So again, measurements. Two hands right aligned with your shoulder. All right. Try to spread your fingertips, not close them too much, but spread them so you have more power by pressing on your fingertips. So yeah. Here, bringing the head down, rolling the shoulder back, tuck your toes, lift the knee up, and walk very slowly here, one by one. And same again, bend one knee, find your balance, press on your hand, very slowly, bend the other one. Don't rush, just stay here. Here you'll find your balance easier. And then slowly, slowly straighten your legs. And breathe. So squeeze your butt, squeeze your legs, squeeze your abs. And same again, when your structure is solid, then you can play around with your legs. Finding here the twist, the balance. Italy, Vatasana, butterfly. And coming into a child pose. Good. How does it feel to be upside down? Bring your ideas more straight. Good. So that was 2 handstands, 2 Vatasana, the normal one with the hands, and then the tripod one. So feel free again to use the block, to measure in between, to use the wall to support you not to fall over. And always lengthen your spine coming into child pose every time you perform this. Because it's a lot of pressure on your spine, so always lengthen it. Exhale deeply, reach forward. Feel free to open your two knees. Good. So from these tips, you can always play around at home, maybe using another friend to help you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Then always be patient because this practice takes time. So always play around, never rush, tick the boxes, and then here you go, having fun with your headstands. So feel free to practice again if you feel warm enough. And then I'm gonna help you doing a little bit of stretch after the practice. So here I invite you to come lying down on your back, hug your knees on your chest, and just relax here your lower back and your shoulder down. Vatasana, knee to chest. Feel free to roll your knees side to side to give your spine a gentle massage. Now straight your right leg on the ground, keeping the left knee closer to your chest, and then drop your knee to your right side and open your left arm, looking towards the left, giving a gentle spinal twist. Back to the center, hug your two knees again to your chest, and let's switch sides. So straighten your left leg and drop your right knee to the left side, open your right side, open your right arm to the side and looking towards the right side. Continue breathing deeply here, notice any sensation in your body. Back to the center, hug your two knees on your chest, good. And feel free to rock forward and backward, rocking here, until you come into your boat pose. One last core engagement here. So bring your two hands by your side of your body, open your chest, engage your core. To add a little bit more challenge with a V shape. I'll stay here. Engage again. Breathe deeply. And exhale, coming all the way back down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, gentle release. Good. Feel free to open your legs, open your two arms by the side, and just come in a well-deserved Shavasana. Let's have just 2 minutes together again to just let go and be proud of yourself, proud of your practice. So stay here in Shavasana. Relax every inch of your body. Just stay down, close your eyes. And as we begin the session today, try to pay attention one more time to your breath. Notice how your breath became shorter. And continue inhaling deeply through your nose and exhaling deeply through your nose again. Let's start a body scan together with your mind, keeping your body relaxed but your mind active. Pay attention to your breath and now notice the sensation into your toes, into the sole of your feet, your ankles, and just let them relax all the way down to the mat. body scan coming all the way up to your calf, to your knee and your thigh. Feeling the weight of your legs and let them relax. One more time. Now coming all the way up to your hips and your stomach. Maybe you can feel your stomach moving as you breathe. It's your diaphragm movement. Continue coming all the way up, just noticing here the vibration and the sensation in your body. As you come up to your chest, maybe you can feel your heart beating into your chest. Just let yourself relax. Coming all the way up now to your shoulder and your arms. All the practice that we did on your arms. Let them just drop down by the side of your body. And finally, pay attention to the weight of your head. And just let it go. Notice the weight of your head. Let it drop down. Continue this body scan movements. Noticing any sensation in your body. Just be present here, nothing else matters. Body relaxed and mind active. Very slowly start moving your toes, moving your fingertips, keeping your eyes closed. Enjoy this relaxed state. And let's roll to one side. You can use your arms as a pillow. Keep your eyes closed and take all the time you need to bring yourself all the way up to a cross-legged sitting pose. Take your time, just feel relaxed. And as you come into a relaxed cross-leg position, relax your hands on your knees, relax your shoulder, your face muscle. Keep your eyes closed. And notice again any sensation as you breathe. Let's take 3 long breaths together. Take a deep inhale in through the nose, bringing power in, and a deep exhale out through the mouth, letting go of any burden. Let's take it together now. Inhale in through the nose, and exhale out through the mouth. 2 more times. Inhale in through the nose, and exhale out through the mouth. Last one, make it count. Inhale in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Good, just enjoy here. Bring your 2 palms together into the heart center. And slowly bow down your head. Namaste. It was really nice to have you on the session. Let me know if you have any question into your headstands. I'm sure you're gonna do great now that you have all your tips to practice at home, with a friend, outside, in the gym, whatever you want. Just let me know if you have any question and I will make any other live or any other posture that you want to do, or just a gentle session here. Namaste. Thank you again. Goodbye.